number we are grouping into three numbers. So we need to take three numbers as a group, and we can find its octal representation. For triple one, it is 7. Again, take next three numbers. What are the next three digits? 0, 1, 0. So for 0, 1, 0 is nothing but 2. Again, take next three numbers. Next three numbers are nothing but 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1 is nothing but 3 in its octal representation. Finally, we are left with J1, or else we can, in its MSB position, we can add two more zeros, no problem. So adding zeros in MSB position, so it will not alter the, or it will not changes the value or quantity. So finally, 1 is there. So we can place 1 here. So this is the way how to represent binary number into octal number. So grouping three digits, we can find its octal representation. Clear, all of you? Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Next we can go with binary to hexadecimal. So here we can grouping into four numbers into the. We can grouping into four each digits, and we can find its hexadecimal representation. So first of all, we have in first four location, what are the first four values? 1, 0, 1, 1. So 1, 0, 1, 1 is nothing but this is 1 into 2 power 0. This is 1 into 2 power 1, and 0 into 2 power 3, and again 0 into 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is nothing but, so this one will give 8. This one will give 8, and this one will give 2. 8 plus 2, 10. This one, first one will give 1. So final value is 11. 11 in the sense 11 is nothing but B. Like the way next four values also will make 1, 0, 1, 1. So for this one also we have B. And finally we left with two digits only. Grouping we can start with LSB position only. So there we left with two values. That two values are nothing but 1 and 0. So with this 1 and 0 will make 2. So final value of this one is 2BB in hexadecimal representation. Students, we have this completed this one also, and one more, the next conversion also we have completed. What is that? Octal to hexadecimal conversion. See here, octal to hexadecimal conversion is not directly can be done. So in intermediate process, we can use binary system. So there is no direct process to convert octal numbers into hexadecimal numbers. We need to identify that one. So what we need to do here is, first of all, we can convert octal number into binary numbers. There from binary to hexadecimal. This is the process what we have done. Okay. So what is first process we need to do here?
Convert octal to binary. After that,
very good.
Binary to hexa.
See here, we can take one example. See here, this is given octal number. For this octal number, already we had discussed in previous sessions. We need to convert this one into binary number. So here, first in LSB position, 0, 6 is located. For 6, we can represent 110. Why? Because to represent each and every bit, we are using only 3 bits only. Why? Because it is in octal number, so we are converting into binaries. So 2 power 3 is 8. So we need to take 3 bits only while converting octal to binary. But while converting binary to hexadecimal, so this is nothing but this value need to convert into hexadecimal, means we need to convert 4 digits. What are the 4 digits? 110 from 6 and 11 from 7. Clear, all of you? Tell me. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, sir. 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, sir. 0, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Okay. This while grouping 4 digits, we are having 3 digits only. So in next digit we can go from 7th representer. 7 we can take from 7 value. For 7 we can grouping into 333. For 0 we can represent 000. For 1 we can represent 001. So while grouping into four values, we can take. So these are the four values. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the way how we are taking four values. So 1110, 0011. This is nothing but 0001. Clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Okay. So for this first value is E and second one is 3 and last MSB value is 2. So 2, 3, E. That is nothing but 16. This is the way how we are converting octal to hexadecimal. Clear, all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
In reverse process, in the sense hexadecimal to octal means reverse process, we are taking, first of all, we can convert into binary numbers by grouping four digits, and we can group into 3 digits while converting to octal. Clear, all of you? See here, this is hexa to octal. Hexa to octal in the sense we need to convert given value into binaries. Thereafter, we can grouping into, while converting binary, we can represent each term in 4 bits, 4-bit length. Given C is nothing but 16, C is nothing but hexadecimal value, that C can represented as 1100. Clear? As it is a hexadecimal value, we need to represent using 4 bits. If it is octal number, we can represent it in 3 bits only. Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, that is fine. For 0, 4 zeros, for F, 1111, for 1, triple zero 1. So after converting binary number, we need to grouping into 3 digits to get back into octadecimal number. So while grouping 3 digits, first 3 will make 100. That is nothing but 4. Again, we starting with the next number 100. That is nothing but 1. Again, we are moving with next 3 digits are 100. That is nothing but 4. Again, next 3 digits are 111. That is 7. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, fine. Students, so tomorrow we can do this one. So everyone take screenshot, and 33 is given in its decimal number. We need to convert into binary. Thereafter, we need to convert into octal and hexadecimal. So in binary, one number is given. So this exercise all of you can do at your home. And tomorrow at the starting of session, I will seek from each and everyone needs to represent their answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See here, negative number representation. Can anyone tell how to represent negative numbers?
Minus.
Simply by placing minus to at the front of the number. But computer or processor does not understand by placing minus before to the any quantity values. As we are humans and from our childhood onwards only, what we learn is if any quantity is having minus, that value is represents negative value. But computer does not understand like the way. So what we need to do is to identify particular number as negative number, or processor learn with by placing 1 in its MSB position. I think all of you know what is MSB position, most significant bit, and this is the least significant bit. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In its most significant bit, if 0 is there, that is nothing but it is a positive number. If 1 is there, it is a negative number. Hello?
Yeah, sir.
How to represent positive number and negative number, and we can take with a real time example. Anyone having laptops? Anyone having laptops here?
Yes, sir. But you are asking about the we joined through laptop or we are having laptops.
Anyone having laptop?
Yes, sir.
That is my question. Now tell me your answer.
Yes, sir.
Who's that one? Monica?
Praveen and Yamuna, sir.
Yamuna and Praveen. Praveen, can you tell me what is the bit length of your laptop? (32 bit or 64 bit? Or else Yamuna, you can. What is the bit size of your laptop?
Sir, someone told in chat they have 64.
64. So 64 bit length in the sense that processor can deal or can represent every data in its 64 bit length only. So for example, if that processor represents 0, if the processor wants to represent 1, so it can represent like this. So this is 63rd position. 63rd position. So to represent 1, so in 0th position, it is 1 here. So remaining all are zeros. So this is the way how represent our a laptop with 64 bit length can represent 1. Students, are you clear? 64-bit processor in the sense that processor can handle the data length of 64-bit. So if you want to type Shiva on your laptop, so the entire Shiva will convert it into 64-bit length. Just like if you see ASCII values, what is the ASCII values representation? A for 63. 63 in the sense we need to convert 63 into binary values. So how we can convert 63 into binary value? Sorry, 65 will be the representation of A in ASCII codes. American Standards codes ఉన్నాయి తెలుసు కదా అందరికి.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in ASCII code, if 65 is for small a. So how our processor will read? A is nothing but 65. So this 65 for human identification purpose, but processor identification purpose, we need to convert it into binary numbers by taking successive multiplication, successive addition, successive division. So 64 how many times? 65 how many times? 32 times.
Yes, sir.
32 times. What is remainder? 1. Again 32. How many times? 16 times. 16 times. What is remainder? 0. So like the way for 65 we can represent binary representation ones and zeros. What will be the value of 65? That we can read it as that value will store that can value read by the processor. While you are typing A, so what processor will identify is it can. What is the representation of 65 in its binary representation?
Yes, sir.
Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 65 representation, what is its value? 2 power 5, 2 power 6. 6 position 6 1 0. Two power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. This will be the 65 representation. Okay. So 1 into 2 power 0, 1. Again 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. What is 2 power 6? 64. 64 plus 1?
65.
65. So this is the how processor will read. If you click on A, processor will take it as 1000001. If it is a 6-bit processor, it will take bit like this. If you take A is like this. If it is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, if it is a 8-bit processor, it will take 8-bit length like this, 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. If it is a 9th-bit processor, it will add one more 0 here. If it is a 64-bit processor, it will take total number of bits should be 64. Like the way it will add on zeros. So this is the way how processor will read all values in its binary only. Clear all of you?
Yes.
And what is happening here? For example, we no need to go to 60. We no need to consider 63-bit processor. Just like a simple processor, what we are using in our early calculators, that is nothing but with length is 4 bits. Okay. Clear all of you? Okay. So our early calculator is going to deal with data bit length of 4 bits only. Means in its data, it can entire data is represented with help of 4 bits only. In its 4 bits, this will be the LSB position and this will be the MSB. Clear all of you? MSB is nothing but most significant bit and this is nothing but LSB. Clear all of you?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. In its MSB, if 1 is there, clear all of you. In its MSB position, if 1 is presented, in its MSB position, if 1 is presented, that entire value will taken as negative value. This processor will consider that if is there 1 is there in its MSB position, so that entire value can take it as it is a negative value. That is the code for processor how to represent negative values. If 0 is there, that will be the positive value. In its MSB position, 0 is there, it is a positive value. If in MSB position 1 is there, it is a negative value. This type of representation is nothing but sign magnitude representation. Clear all of you? Signed magnitude representation. In MSB position 1 is there, it can take it as negative number. In its MSB position 0 is there, it can take it as positive value. See here, we can consider this example only.
Negative.
Just consider one, replace 1 here. So take consider these 3 bits. Last one is forget about this is sign. This is also called sign bit. S bit in the sense MSB bit is itself is nothing but sign bit. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this MSB bit is nothing but MSB bit is also called sign bit. If it is 1, entire value will be negative. Negative in the sense, what is 001?
0.
What are the bits remaining here? If MSB gone for sign bit, what are the remaining 3 numbers, 3 digits? Hello.
1, sir.
001 in the sense, what is its value? I think no one is following my class.
That means it's negative.
Forget about negative or positive. Simply tell me the what is value of 001. Clearly, I am marking there. What is its value? Consider, forget about 4th bit. That is sign bit. Consider these 3 bits only. What is its value? 001. What is its value?
1.
Hello?
1, sir.
Yeah, very good. 001 is nothing but
1.
001 is nothing but 0. but in its MSB position or S bit position 1 is there. So 1 is there in the sense it is a -1.
Yeah, sir.
If it in MSB position 0 is there, what will happen?
Positive.
Very good. Very good. It is positive value. This is the way how to represent positive numbers and negative numbers. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, that is fine. And one more. See here in PPT, if you observe how to represent 41. So both value, if you are not, if you forget about sign bit, both are representing 41. But in sign bit, in second column, one is there. So it is a -41. Are you able to get the screen?
Yes, sir.
See here how positive 41 is represented. Last MSB bit is nothing but sign bit, and we can check the value 1 into 2 power 0, and this is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 32, 41. 2 power 5 in the 2 power 5 in the sense 32. 32 plus this is 8 and this is 1. 32 plus 8 plus 1, 41. In MSB position 0 is there, so it is a positive number. So take another example. Take same value, but in its sign bit it is located 1, so it is a purely negative number. So that is nothing but minus 41. This is the way how can computer or processor will identify negative numbers and positive numbers simply by placing 1 in its MSB position or 0 in its MSB position. Is that clear, all of you? Students, you should respond immediately. I think if you are not responding, what I can acknowledge you?
Yeah, sir.
How can I know whether you are following or not? Simply say yes or no. Suresh Chikatla.
Sir,
Now
someone
tell me if you are having any doubts, please let me know.
they are messaging in chat box, sir.
Are they having any doubts? While presentation is going on, I am not able to see the chat box. What are they are messaging? That they are having doubts or not?
Yes, sir, they are clear.
Hello?
Yeah, sir, they saying that they are clear.
Do you have any doubts? Speak. Please speak out.
Yes,
Monica?
yes, sir.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So one more representation is also so this is the way in sign magnitude how to represent positive numbers and negative numbers. One more representation is also there, nothing but complement method. So in complement method two complements are there. One is ones complement and two's complement. Before going to the complement method, how to represent positive numbers and negative numbers in its complement number, simply we can take addition or subtraction, how to make arithmetic operations using see here. Before going to see how to represent complement numbers, we can go with simple examples or simple mathematical operations on binary values. First of all, how to perform operations on binary values, we should know how to get binary values for each and every signal or else how to processor will generate the binary representation for each and every signal. For example, if your sinusoidal signal is internally generated, how that sinusoidal signal will read by our microprocessor in terms of ones and zeros. If you are applying directly sinusoidal signal to the processor, it does not identify as sinusoidal signal. It is in analog form, but our computer is a digital device, so it does not understand what is sinusoidal signal. So we need to represent that sinusoidal into binary. So we can see how that process will happen. Is that clear, all of you?
Sir, what is sinusoidal means? I don't
Sine?
know.
Sine?
Yeah, sir, you told one name sinusoidal, I think.
A sinusoidal signal in the sense, I think everyone know cosine and sine.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So this is purely analog signal. Hello?
Yeah, sir.
This is purely analog signal, but if you are try to give this signal to our computer or mobile phone or whatever the digital signal, but it does not understand what is its signal.
Okay.
So we need to convert this into binary form, means ones and zeros. Thereafter it can learn.
Yeah, sir.
So for this, I think everyone familiar with in your assess, everyone familiar with impulse train or impulse signal. What is impulse signal? Or del function? Have you completed the basic fundamental signals? Del function, step signal, ramp signal.
No, sir.
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet.
No, sir.
So, up to what version completed SS?
Reverse thing.
Hello?
Reverse signals, I think.
Reverse?
Holding a
Time
holding a
reversal.
reverse signal, sir. Holding a time reversal.
What is analog signal and what is discrete signal? What is continuous signal and what is discrete signal?
Amplitude and time are continuous.
Continuous, sir.
For which one?
Continuous time signal.
So here amplitude is represented on y-axis
Y-axis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time on X.
and time on
X-axis.
x-axis.
Yeah, sir.
So how to convert analog signal into discrete signal? This is time. But in discrete signal, it is represented in terms of samples n. Okay. See here, this is very important. You can listen carefully. If you are having impulse signal, impulse train. So impulse signal is having only at particular value only. It is having 1 volt or infinite voltage. If it is a voltage signal, it is having 1 volt. Let it be 1 volt. So again, if you are taking train in the sense at n equals to 0, it is 1. Here time is continue. We can consider any value in between 0 to 1. For example, say this is here 1 and this is here 2, here 3, like the way. But here this is 1, this is 2. This is what impulse train. So if you perform multiplication, I think everyone gone through multiplications, operations on signals. If you multiply these two signals, what we are having? So a result will be like this. Once you completed all types of signals, there I can explain if you want again. Same example. So now we can see how the result after multiplying these two signals, we can see what will be the result. So 0 into 1 as usual 0 here. Again some positive value of continuous signal for this one also. Students, are you following this one?
Yeah, sir.
If you are multiplying with, we will be like this one. So here what is happening? Time is not continuous. Amplitude also not continuous. So this is nothing but discrete signal. Clear all of you? So entire this process is called nothing but sampling process. So representing continuous signals in its discrete signal. So here all these are nothing but samples. We are taking samples from this continuous signals. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
First one is nothing but continuous signal, and this is nothing but discrete signal. So from this discrete signal we can easily convert into digital signals. So simply we can examine sample by sample. So for example, first sample is 0. So what is next sample? Some positive will be here. Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Tell me, sample size increased or not? First sample to next sample size increased or not? So this is 0 and this is having, for second sample it is having some much of voltage. Okay?
Yeah, sir.
Value increased or not? This is 0 and this is first and this is second sample. From 0 also we are taking samples and it's third sample and this is fourth sample, like the way. Clear, students, are you clear?
Sir.
Are you clear or not?
Not, sir.
No.
No, sir.
See here, by multiplying these two signals, actually this is not our part. Simply I am trying to tell how to convert or how to represent in its one time in terms of ones and zeros only. See here, in SS class they will clarify how to convert a conversion. So multiplying 1 and 2, what we are getting is 3 here. Forget about the process. That will be surely we'll learn in SS concepts. If you are taking too much of time, will be taken here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So third will be the result. After multiplying these two signals 1 and 2, so we are getting 3. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Simply by seeing also we can see this train will move to infinite. See here, if you take one signal, in between 1 to 2 it is continuous amplitude, but in between 1 to 2 it is 0. So 0 in the sense, again in result also 0 will be there. Clear all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like the way third signal will be considered. So if you see its samples are 0th sample, 1 sample, 2nd sample, 3rd sample, 4th sample, like the way up to infinite samples will be there. So this is up to infinite samples will be there. Okay, clear all of you?
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you consider 0th sample value let it be 0. No sample is represented here. No sample in the sense 0. So if you are moving to first sample, some positive value will be there. Okay, what is happening? Improvement of samples occurred. Right or wrong?
Yeah, sir.
So if improvement occurred, so take it 1. Again, from compare the next one sample to second sample, compare 1 and 2. Clearly
Yeah,
its
sir.
value increased. So value increased in the sense, consider again 1. Now compare 2 and 3.
Yeah, sir, increased.
Increase it. So take again 1. Again 3 to 4.
Decrease.
Decrease. Oh, if decrement is there, 0 will be there. Again decrement is there,
Yeah, sir, 0.
0 will be there. Again decrement is there, 0 will be there. Again decrement is there, 0 will be there. Again increment is there, 1 will be there. Again
1.
increment is there, 1 will be there. Again increment is there, 1 will be there. So this is the way how to represent ones and zeros. Okay, so what is 1 here? If you take your mobile phone, 1 is nothing but what? How much maximum voltage we are applying? 5 volts. What is the your adapter capability? 5 volts only. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
So 1 will be the 5 volts, 0 will be the 0 volts in your mobile phone.
Yes, sir.
So this is the way how every digital signal will, every digital processor will do, or it will convert every analog signals into digital signals. So this is the way any information can easily represents ones and zeros only. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, while I'm talking, this is also signal.
Yeah, sir.
Voice signal is also signal. What is its frequency? 330 kilohertz. So that continuous signals again also will capture by the mobile phone, and it will convert into the ones and zeros only like the same way.
Okay, sir.
So this is the way how we are going to, why we are learning with one, why we are dealing with ones and zeros only. So we are trying to learn the how the process will, how the processor will manipulate all these process inside it in terms of ones and zeros only.
Yeah,
Hello,
sir.
that is the
Yeah.
main motto of our STLD subject.
Okay, sir.
So that is the reason why we are more specifically learning binary concepts. Why? Because every digital system will works only digital signals like this ones and zeros. Every digital signal is going to represent can easily ones and zeros only. By representing like this, we are noise will be very less and accuracy will be very high. If you take analog camera and digital camera, which one is more effective, more efficient? Digital camera is always efficient. Hello. Analog camera is nothing but which will working on film. So this is the way how to any signal represented in terms of ones and zeros by the processor. So now we are going to see how processor will manipulate, or how processor will do simple arithmetic and logical operations. So what are the arithmetic operations here? What are the
Addition.
arithmetic operations? Very good. Addition.
Subtraction, multiplication, division,
Very good. Very good. Multiplication
division.
and division. See here, if you are in our 7th standard or 8th standard, how to represent computer? This is input. This is CPU. See, my echo voice is coming from someone, I think. If anyone using two gadgets, please log out from one gadget. If anyone listening from computer and mobile phone, please log out, or please mute any one device itself. CPU, and this is output. So what are the input devices for a computer? Input devices for a computer is nothing but which can feed the inputs to the our computer is a system. group of components which are connected in particular proper way, and which can process the data, which is processing of data will happen in CPU and produces the output, which will happen in output devices like monitor. For the processor or for the computer, input devices are keyboard, mouse, all these are in the pen drives, all these are nothing but input devices. So it can take input from the input devices and process the data in CPU. Again, it can produce the output in terms of monitor, printer, like the way. So in CPU, if you see, what are the main operations here? Main blocks are memory block, and one more block is there, ALU block. What is ALU? Arithmetic and logical unit. So what is arithmetic? These four operations only. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So now we are going to see how the processor will do addition, subtraction for binary values. Can anyone tell me the one binary value we can do addition on that numbers? Can anyone choose one binary value, two binary values?
Sir, 111 and 1010.
Triple one?
101.
So now we are going to see binary addition. Binary addition. So before going to perform any arithmetic operations like addition, multiplication, we need to make equal number of bits in each and every given value. So here in first number you had chosen 3 digits only. So 111, but in second digit we are having 4 digits, 1000. So adding of zeros in MSB position will not alter its quantity. Is it right or wrong?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, that is fine. So, and one more thing, addition of zeros is nothing but called, this process is called padding. Addition of zeros to the particular value is nothing but padding to have equal lengths. That concept is also more important in signals and systems also.
Okay, sir.
Adding of zeros is more important, having more important in signals and systems, and here that much of applications not here. So simply just identify while performing addition and multiplication, simply first of all we need to do equal lengths of bits only. So again, perform the addition by bit from LSB itself. So this is the LSB, and 1 plus 0, what is its value?
1.
1. Again, next bits, what are bits are there? 1 and 1 is there. So what is 1 and 1?
2.
1 plus 1.
2, sir.
Very good. 2. 2 in the sense? 2. Very good. Again, 1 plus 0?
1.
1, sir.
1. 1. Again, 0 plus 1?
1.
1. Very good. Very good. So this is in terms of ones and zeros, in the sense this is a purely binary number, and second one is also in terms of binary number. But how we got this value 2 in binary number? Result is also should be in binary number. Already I told you there is a single digit not greater than 2 in binary.
Yeah,
If you
sir.
take decimal 0 to 9 only we can consider. So how we got 2 here? So this is what called adding placing 2 here is called blunder. Telugulo aithe pachi booth antarama. How we can get 2 here? We are representing binary values. Students, are you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the representation for 2? How we can represent for 2?
2 is 1 0.
Very good. 1 0. Here 1 0 in the sense. See if you see if you see if you take decimal normal decimal number 9 plus 7. Can you do addition here? 9 plus 7. Shiva, I think everyone is following. If you are not following, no one will help you.
Yeah, sir.
9 plus 7, what is its value?
16.
Okay, I am placing 16 here.
16.
I am placing again 9 plus 0, 9 is here. Is it right? See here, add 0 here. Is it right? $99 plus 7 is nothing but 916. Will you agree?
No, sir.
No. So this we should place this one where this is nothing but carry should place there only. Clear? అమ్మా మీరు చిన్నప్పుడు నేర్చుకున్న అది చెప్పండి, స్కూల్లో నేర్చుకున్నవే చెప్పండి, నేను ఇక్కడేం మార్చేయట్లేదు. ఇది తప్పు అంటే తప్పు అని చెప్పండి. అది మీరేం దానికోసం సార్ అలా చేస్తారేంటి అని ఏదో బాగా థింకింగ్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోవద్దు. ఇప్పుడు ఇక నెగిటివ్ చేస్తే బాగా గుర్తుంటుందని అలా చెప్పాను. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. సో సింప్లీ వీఆర్ ప్లేసింగ్ 6 here and వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ 1 to the carry. So 1 plus 9 again 10 in the sense 0. Again place 1 is here, so nothing, no number is here, so take 1 to the down. So number is no number presented here, take that one. So final value is 106. So same like the way we can place 0 here, we can place 0 here, and this one will move to next turn. So 2 here. Clear all of you?
Yeah, sir.
So again 1 plus 1, again 1 plus 1 in the sense 1 0 will come, 1 0 in the sense that is 0. Again carry is 1. Again 1 plus 1, again 1 plus 1 is nothing but
0, 1,
0
0.
and 1. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
This is the way how addition can take place in binary number system. This is the way actual our simple calculator processor will follow the process inside it. If you take simple calculator and click 4 plus 6, what you will do? It can do what it can do is it will convert the 4 into binary numbers and 6 into binary numbers, and it can perform the addition operation. Plus 6 also represent binary number representation is there. Just like we have seen how to represent A. Plus symbol also, the plus symbol also represented in terms of ones and zeros only. So processor will identify if you got this one, so we need to do addition. Like the way it will do additions. Like the way subtraction. Subtraction in the sense can you go with this same example to do to take subtraction? Okay. I think students, are you clear with how to make additions? This is very important in next coming classes. If you having any doubts, please raise your hand. Otherwise you can face lot of problems in coming classes. If you are having any doubts, I will explain again. Never hesitate to ask me. At least give me the confirmation to move to the next step.
Okay, sir.
I'm watching here only Yamuna Devi. No one is responding through chat box. Sometimes you said that sir, so many my friends are placing in chat box. It is okay, fine sir, but no one is placing here. Now I'm observing Indra Devi. Okay, that is fine. Now everyone got activation.
Yeah, sir.
Much more activation. Everyone will come to. Everyone will show much more activation while I'm sending. Okay, students, bye. We'll meet you later. If you listen that word, everyone will get much more accuracy. But now no one is showing that much of interest. Monica, is it right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, that is fine. Okay, we are going with subtraction. So 1 minus 0, that is very fine. And 1 minus 0. So 1 is higher value, 0 is lower value. So 1 minus 0 always it is 1. Very good. And again in next position what we are having, so remove, so don't consider this bracket is as 1. This is bracket. Shiva, are you following this one? So Shiva not here. Okay. 1 minus 1,
0.
always 0. Again 1 minus 0,
1, sir.
1. Again 0 minus 1.
1.
How it is possible 0 minus 1?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Then 0 minus 1, what is its value?
Not this.
This is the final value.
Sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is the final value.
So
One
one cell again, sir.
Okay, do 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 0, again 1. But here in last position, 0 minus 1. How it is possible? Never possible. 0 minus 1 is never possible. So we are taking 1, or we are borrowing 1. We are borrowing 1. That bar is represented here.
Okay, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so if you are borrowing 1, what is happening? Borrowing 1, what is happening? 1 0 in the sense 1 0 is nothing but
1.
1 0 1 0 1 0. What is representation of 1? By borrowing 1 here, what is happening?
1.
1 0 is happening. Simply just like take 96 minus 7. Is it possible 6 minus 7?
No, sir.
Not possible. So we are taking borrow from this. We are taking 1. So after taking 1 from here, it will become 8. And after this 1 in the sense what it will gives 10. 10 plus 6, it will give 16. So from 10th place we are taking 1 to the 0th place. That is in the sense not we are taking 1. We are taking 10. Again 10 plus 6 is nothing but 16. 16 minus 7 is nothing but 9. Is that clear, all of you students?
Yes, sir.
So like the way here we are placing 1 and 0. So 1 and 0 will make 2. 2 minus 1 is again 1. And this is 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1. So remaining 1 is also there. That 1 is represented as borrow. So like the way how we got 8 here. Clear, all of you? 89. Is that clear, all of you? So this
Yes,
bit
sir.
is nothing but borrow bit. Okay. In addition, we are getting here, we are adding here, this is nothing but carry bit. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
In addition, if extra bit is generated, that is nothing but carry bit. In subtraction, we need to produce one bit, one from somewhere itself. That bit is nothing but borrow bit. So see here, in MSB position 1 is there. 1 is there in the sense it is a negative bit. So we are subtracting high value, sorry, we are subtracting low value from high value. That is the reason in MSB position 1 came. 1 came in the sense it is purely a negative value. That is the system how it can identify negative numbers and positive numbers. This is the main advantage of sign magnitude representation. Students, are you getting it?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, in MSB position we got 1. So if 1 in the sense it is a purely negative number. Why? Because we are subtracting greater value from lesser value. So obviously we will get negative value, whether it is the anywhere, whether it is in system or anywhere. So this is the way how subtraction can take place. Simply, if you are try to subtract from larger value from minor value, so we need to represent it in borrow only. Clear, all of you?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like the way multiplication also can be done. So how many operations included in multiplication? Can anyone?
Sir, addition.
Very good. Addition and multiplication and addition and 2 operations are included there. For example, take one value, that is 111 multiplied with 11. So same way the conventional multiplication we can do it. Then tell me.
1, sir.
Hello.
1, sir.
Hello.
1.
Someone asked me, do you have any doubt? Hello.
No, sir.
Okay. See here, 111 and 11 is there. So better to take it 0. So do multiplication with each and every digit. So 0 into 0, 0 into 1, 0. Again 0 into 1, 0. Again 0 into 1, 0. Again 1 is there. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 1,
1.
1. 1 into 1, 1. In remaining process, I think everyone know. Simple make addition.
1, 1, 1.
1.
What is its value actually? 7. What is its value actually?
2, sir.
2. What is its value? What is its value?
1.
0 into 2 power 0, nothing. 1 into 2 power 1, 2. 2 power 4, sorry, 2 power 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 8. 2 cube. 2 cube, 1 into 2 cube in the sense 8. 8, 4, 2. Totally 14. 14 is nothing but? 14 is nothing but?
E.
E. Yeah.
That's it. 7 plus 2 is always 14. Like the way multiplication can be takes place. Similar the way addition also, division also. But in division we need to perform subtraction. That is the only difference. Okay. So in up to now we have seen how to perform arithmetic operations and binary values, and how to represent negative numbers and positive numbers using sign magnitude representation. So another representation is also there, which is complement method. So in complement method, complement method is called R's complement method. See here, R's complement method and R minus 1 complement method. In next class we can see these concepts, R's complement method and R minus 1's complement. If you take decimal numbers, so for decimal number, what is base value? R equals to 10. Hello.
Yeah, sir. 10.
Yes,
So
sir.
R equals to 10 means for decimal number we can represent 10th complement form and 10 minus 1 9th complement form.
Okay, sir.
So for decimal numbers, 10th complement and 9th complement we can see. Like the way for binary numbers we can see 1's complement and 2's complement. So how one's complement and two's complement used to represent negative values especially, and how to perform subtraction especially. Okay, in sign magnitude, what is problem is if any processor using sign magnitude, so there is a different hardware circuit needed to perform addition and subtraction. So that what is happening for every operation, if the system is required separate circuit, what will size of system will increase more and more. Just like if you see first computer is how much size, nearly almost equal to room size, but it comes to
Yes,
our
sir.
palm. Even our lab can easily carry the entire this PC.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the main advantages of electronics. Circuitry is reduced and its performance increased. So like the way, same example also with complement method, we can do addition subtraction using single circuit. Clear, all of you? If the processor using complement method, if the processor using complement method, it can easily perform addition and subtraction using single kit. How it is possible, we can see in next class. Okay. Okay, thank you all for your patience even after time is extended little bit, and hope yesterday
Thank you.
everyone will join in time. Okay, so intimate to your classmates. I think oh, so many members left.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.